Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 28, Episode 9. In the previous episode, we got the workshop here kitted out. As you can see, it is completely full. What I've also noticed, though, is that the danger level is rapidly increasing, and I do not know why. There's a food need, apparently. Surely the prisoners will get that fulfilled in just a moment. Or what might be happening is that I don't think there's enough prisoners working in this kitchen to actually produce enough food. No, there has to be. There has to be enough. They've been working for nearly 5 hours straight now to fulfill this thing. We'll see what happens. It's work time at 1 o'clock, I believe. Let's have a quick look at our regime. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. We will actually get food. Or they'll get food. Anyway, in the previous episode, we had an OD, but we managed to resolve that issue. I just need to check that capacitor is fine. We've got, well, that power station is fine. We need to install capacitors. We got a couple of grants done and generally progressed on this episode. We will be probably just kitting out the remaining areas, and then next episode we'll probably expand, but it depends what happens. We also had a couple of escape attempts with several tunnels here, and it's something I'm keeping an eye on. Here's our canteen, and it's getting rapidly exhausted, although a lot of the danger level is flying straight down there. I think we've got enough food. Well, there's no one complaining about food yet, so looks like, yeah, we're producing enough. More than enough. There you go, 98%, 96% fed. No problem there at all. Fantastic. Right, so yes, we will be expanding away if we need to. If we need to? Yeah. I don't know if we need to expand to do the extra forestry stuff. I want to expand to the extra forestry stuff, but it's something that we will have to work on, because problem is that not a lot of these prisoners most of them don't really seem to want to work in the workshop. In fact, the ones that do, though, are either too preoccupied with stabbings or drug taking, whatever, to actually concentrate and get the workshop safety induction done. 9 interested, 17 finished with a 4 pass, which is a 23% pass rate. That's a lot better than it was, but that's only 4 passed. We've got 40 people that could work in this place. There's another smell there. The dog's still smelling a tunnel around here. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, we've got the we've got this area here. It's obviously, if I assign loads of people to it, it's not really going to matter. I mean, I could just go to, say, hang on, wait, let's have a quick look. We need to assign a patrol then. I would think, let's get a guard patrol in. There's a guard patrol. Job done. Is that about right? Yeah, that's about right. So there we go, guard patrol. Yeah, it's something that there's no real point in assigning people to it. I'll do it. I'll just go to logistics and I'll go to prison labour and I'll just, there you go. But as you can see, max qualified prisoners 3. I mean, so there's a couple of people working there, a couple of people two working there, 1 working in there. That's it. Obviously, people are trying to get done. They're going to try and is that 1 interested? Is that it? Foundation education program? It can't be. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to. A lot of people are trying to go for this. 8 interest, it's going up, but we need more people working there. So I don't know whether making it medium risk prison, getting rid of the low risk prisoners and getting the mediums would have been a better choice. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, nobody's interested in the carpentry apprenticeship. General education qualification, no one's interested. Behavioural therapy, we've got nothing in the queue. We don't really need to do that. I'm not going to reschedule anything. A couple of comments from last episode. A lot of people have mentioned that I've got CCTV monitors, but I've got no CCTV cameras. You are completely correct. I should probably resolve that, and I think I'll do that now. CCTV, I think we're going to put in some cameras at the doorway. Probably there and there. And then probably the same place opposite, like that. A little bit of money, but not a great deal of money. 200 each, nothing really compared to that we've just done. Speaking of this, we need to get some CCTV in here. And all the way down the bottom, and put it in there. There we go. And then I think we'll have some CCTV in the laundry as well, because we need to keep an eye on that. What else do we need to keep an eye on? Well, we could put it in here. That's where we got our canteen, but we don't really need to keep an eye on the canteen because we've got guards in there anyway. Common room, we've got nobody watching that, so we need to sort that one out. Is that the right way? That way. Keep an eye on both sides. Should be about right. There we go. Right, let's just connect it up. So, this CCTV will join... Oh, this monitor will do the bottom one. And... oh, just the bottom areas. This one do the top. Makes a lot of sense, right? You can only watch maximum of 8 at any one go, but that's okay. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8. Okay. This one, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 5, 6. And then we've got a couple more to play around with if we need to. Obviously, you don't need to keep an eye on everything at any one go. There's no need for that. But might as well do what we can. Do what we can. Right. 47 prisoners of a maximum of 56. That's a bit low, that. Hang on. No escapes. That's fine. Just going to open up my intake here. I'm going to keep the low risk for now. 8 prisoners turning up. We can hold that. No problem. As you can see, 47 of a maximum of 56. So that's fine. It's because people are leaving. In fact, our grading will be... oh, we have a grading. Prison grading. We haven't seen this in a long time because I've been doing high risk and the series doesn't last long enough for us to get to this point. Reoffending rate is 37%. Prison value is dead on, $250,000. It's not bad. Deaths in custody 1. That's just me, you know, not noticing the not noticing the overdose. Excuse me. Punishment. Quite harsh. Oh, it's over medium, I guess. Reform 0. I don't actually know how these work. Like plus and minuses. Well, I don't really know. I assume 0 is worse, 10 is better, but then I don't know what these minuses mean. I know it was explained in the in one of the alpha videos, but unless you watched that recently, I don't really know what these are. To be completely honest with you, I'll just be honest with you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what they are. Security 2. Is that good? I assume higher is better, but health -3, is that really bad then? Because a lot of prisoners are not really very healthy, but they seem to be healthy. They're having a meal a day, they're working, they're out and about, you know. It's challenging work, out of doors. Guarantee you won't go hungry. But yeah, don't know about that one. I'll have to look it up. Maybe that should change then. If you have to look something up on wikis and stuff to understand what just simple... It's not as if I'm trying to build a room that's really... what would you call it? Like really... really complicated. It's just I'm trying to look at a set of numbers, but I don't know what they mean because there's no explanation. Yeah, maybe there should be an explanation or even change it. Anyway, we've just received our prisoners there, so I'm just going to close our intake off because we are almost at maximum. There we go. Looks like these dogs, because we've got a dog patrol going up and down here. We've also got the metal detectors, which are doing a fairly good job at stopping most things. That's fine. And there's another smell of a tunnel there. All around there. I really don't understand. I'll search that cell there. Search them. Just search all of these cells. There we go. See what happens. Are they going to find anything? A couple of people have mentioned ripping the toilet off the wall. Used to have to. There's another tunnel. That guy loves tunneling. That guy loves his tunneling. I'm gonna dismantle that toilet. And that one there. And that one there. Let's see what I can find. Let us just remove the tunnels. See what happens here. I don't think dismantling is going to help. Because it used to be that in one of the alphas, but... aha! Yes! It is that! Right, I was going to say, dismantling doesn't help, it doesn't work, it's been removed. But it looks like it's a combination of now. Sometimes you will not know about the tunnels, they're just hidden too well. How many times have I searched that cell? We've searched that cell a lot. At least 5 times I've searched that cell and we've not found anything. Is he called Morris? No, it's not. Tim Hancock. I was going to say, if he was called Morris from escaped from Alcatraz, or if he was called Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption. Spoiler alert, both of them people have escaped from prison, basically. Yeah, it's... it's... Yeah, they're like, you know, super... what would you call it? Like super prisoners. So not super max, I guess, but they are prisoners that are very good at escaping. Yeah. Anyway, excuse me. What I want to do? Well, a lot of people have mentioned, and actually I've been hounded because of this. If I go to my intelligence and go to informants, that's actually been organised to get flung in, has it? Yeah, arranged 2.5 hours ago. We have some prisoners that we'd actually have. We need to hire an informant. Any prisoners under duress? None of that guy isn't. We actually have someone who's a snitch, a known snitch. And oh, look at all the stuff we've been finding. Look at all that. Huh. We've got someone that's a known snitch. That's a skilled fighter, and that's quick. A known snitch, and maybe he's been released now. Maybe he's been released because there was a guy who was a known snitch, and it was he was either a previous, I think he was either a cop or he was a cop killer, one of the two, I can't remember, but it normally shows on here, but we've only got 2 people here quick, so maybe he's left the prison. Who knows, who knows. Anyway, we've still got these 3 grants to do. We'll never really do this governmental security rating one, I don't think. The education reform program we'll get on with at some point. The other one, we'll see. There's a lot of prisoners, a lot of people actually getting found with tools. Now, this is something that I've had a little bit of a problem with, and someone did suggest, it's quite intelligent this actually, I'll give him credit for this. Someone suggested that I am currently, as soon as I find people with tools, I shove them in solitary. Okay? Seems to work, right? Well, actually, it's a bit of a false economy in this case, because what's happening is that we are finding the tools, we're shoving them in solitary, and they're not working. And the people that are getting found with tools are almost certainly the ones that are in the workshops. Found tools there. That one was brought in. That one was thrown in. Ah, just these 2. That's last 7 days. Let's have a look. All of these have been nicked from there by the look of it. Stolen from here. Detected as they go out. Pickaxe. Stolen. Screwdriver. Thrown in. Thrown into the... Hang on. I'm sorry. That's a screwdriver. Right? It was thrown in from the outside. It looks like it landed on top of the workshop roof. So in order to get it, the guy, Tim Hancock, would have had to actually go on top of the roof. Obviously, there's no such thing as roofs in the game, but you understand, just for narrative purposes, he would have had to get onto the roof unnoticed, pick up the screwdriver, climb back down the workshop, and then hide it in his cell, going through that metal detector. I guess it wasn't there at the time. Why didn't you just nick a screwdriver from the workshop? I guess it's because the metal detectors were there, but weren't there. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, going back to what I was on about, we're going to do a full shakedown tonight, by the way, just to have a quick check. But yes, I really want to think about this. That guy's doing a bit of a jig in that cell. Let's do a full shakedown now. I'm trying to click on that prisoner, but it's not working out. Apparently there's a button you can hold and it selects a different prisoner. I don't know. Yeah, what I might do is change the way our policy works. Change our policy. So, if you say are found with weapons, then you get solitary. Tools, however, you don't get anything. You'll get a full search, but you continue working. Right? Now, this could backfire, because it means if we're found with tools here, in their cells, then we're going to take it off them, right? But if that doesn't go as punishment, because obviously we're not punishing them for it, if our punishment then gets too low, they'll start doing it more often, which means we might get more tunnels. So it's a double-edged sword. This one, this could bite us back, right? This could hit us just as hard as I'm trying to hit the prisoners. Because I basically want to keep them in the workshop. If you find them with tools, if they nick tools, they keep working, right? You don't put them in solitary. It just doesn't really work out. Although to be fair, we only had 2 hours of solitary, right? Look, it's only 2 hours. What do you think about that one? What do you think? I mean, I'll keep the drugs and I mean, I could do it for all of these things, but if, for example, I just turned off the tools and just the tools, right? So we don't give them punishment. If they nick anything from here, they'll continue about the day. If that was 6 hours, I could understand, but with it only being 2 hours, I don't know. And I don't know if 2 hours is too little of a punishment anyway. I'm going to up it to 3. No, actually, has 2 been working out? Well, I'm guessing not with the amount of bloody stuff we found. Look at all that. I don't think it is working out that much. There's not much of a deterrent if they're nicking all of this. Excuse me, man cold. Right. What do I need to do? Well, we're just searching the rest of this place. Looks like we got 2 staff members exhausted. We do need to finish this staff room off at some point. But what do we need to build as a priority? Well, actually extending in forestry is what we really need to do. More training would be good. Let's have a quick look at our needs, because this will dictate if there's certain higher needs that aren't being met, then that means that we need to focus on that, because that gets their attention up. If they've got their, if they're really focused on, say for example, needing recreation, going, I want to watch television or whatever, then it means they're not going to be concentrating on the classroom stuff. Looks like recreation actually is, in this case, there's actually quite a high need there. Obviously, food will always have that. Exercise is getting met in the yard. I think I need to expand the common room. I think I need to keep going on the common room there. Let's get on with that. So we're almost in the full shakedown here, so that's fine. That's drugs, but not an overdose. The overdose symbol is white, I believe, or like a cream colour. Right, okay. So we can get on with some televisions. And where do I want to put them? Well, I think I want to do the same thing up top here for a television centre. So tellies like that, like that. And then we want to have pool tables there and there. Like that. And will that do? In fact, I think that might do. Actually, I prefer to cancel that. What if we put them like that instead? Won't be able to fit as many in, I guess. See, I like the idea of benches along the outside, or just benches so they can sit there. But I'm trying to make it so it's better laid out. That works, doesn't it? There we go. They're all put in. That's fine. Right, okay, fine. And then I could put benches along the outside, but we don't really need to. There's a common room done. That was quite easy, in fact, wasn't it? Quite easy indeed. So, common room sorted. 9,191 generic units of currency. Someone asked, when did I stop saying generic credits? I said I stopped saying, well, I say it now and again, but I think I've switched over to the other term a long time ago. Credits, it doesn't really seem to work in this sense, or most senses. Receiving nearly 3 grand a day. It's alright, it's not too bad. 51 prisoners, maximum 56. Not many guards, but we don't need a lot of guards. I mean, we haven't had any fighting in this place. Any fighting in this place at all. But, yeah. Don't think we need to bother with that. That's running fine. That's running okay as well. Right. I think we need to put in the kitchen's floor, because it's currently a bit dirty. I think we'll use some standard tiles like that. Actually, yeah, we'll run with white tiles. I think I was going to try and keep this thing dark and dingy, and actually someone mentioned that. Someone did say, it's not the nicest looking prison you've ever made. I disagree, sir or madam. I think that this is It's a quite nice looking prison. It's all right. I mean, it's functional. If that's what you're looking for. It's stylized, isn't it? That's what you call something when it doesn't look nice, but it does have its own feel. Yeah, stylized. I know it looks a bit garbage, but it's ignore that, right? It's fine. No, it's not the best looking facility in the world. I understand that, but it'll do, won't it? It'll do. That'll do, pig. Right, okay. So, I think we'll go for mosaic floor in most of these areas, like that. We've got concrete tiles in places where we should have. That is fine. In fact, you know what? I might get rid of... Nah, I think we're going to put mosaic... I think we're going to put mosaic tiles in the kitchen, just because it's dark. I want to keep it the sort of dark and dingy look. I think that's what we're going for here. I'm going to put both sets of... tiles in at the top and bottom there. All of this is done here. Actually, all the infirmary and morgue isn't, so let's just... There you go. Now it's done. That's all sorted. Job done. We haven't done the common room and such yet, but... Slight problem. Don't have enough money to do it, so... Go for concrete tile. We'll just connect that up there because that is something that people have mentioned. Right. So... We have got... A lot done, actually. A lot put in. A lot of tiles, a lot of floor, and it works. As a facility, this works. So what do we need to do now to break it? Because that's generally where we go. Not everything's finished. We need to put in the infirmary. Obviously, you can see on the top right there, we haven't put the remaining beds in and such. We need to do that, but mainly that's cosmetic. We need to do some work on the staff room. We need to... Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? That looks nice. One thing I've always mentioned is that the designation of rooms actually has a bit of a tint to it. So like a little purple tint, for example, for this. It's like it's like a purpley browny colour for the cells. So when you put certain floors in, it overlays and looks quite good. Anyway, that shower looks very nice. It's like a bluish colour, isn't it? Like a slate, isn't it? Slate colour, nice. Anyway, some stuff to do around the place. But we really need to think about where we're going to expand. Next episode, we're going to expand to the left, I think, and we'll put a big lump of forestry in. However, workshop safety, only 9 interested, 4 passed. I don't know if they can redo the course. If they can't, we've got a problem. Because then I don't know where to go from here, because it means that we're going to have these massive workshops with nobody working in them. As always, comments in the comments, and we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.